Hey everyone, this is the soft-spoken version of the random Superfeet box that I did a little bit ago. This is not sponsored. Some of you thought it was. I can see why you thought that, but it's not. I just was given this by a family member because I have issues with one of my toes. I'm a dancer, and I needed some extra support just for walking, and I try to get shoes that have good support because I have some injuries on my toes, basically. So these kind of help give some support to the inflammation and discomfort I have. So not sponsored, no. Let's see. Yeah, someone asked if I could read what the box said. Definitely. In fact, the person who asked, I won't say names or anything, but she's been a subscriber for a while, and she makes comments often, so I just want to say hi to you. Thank you for all of your comments, and yes, I can read this for you. So it says on the top, Superfeet, so I'm guessing, this is just a brand for foot support. Obviously it says green. Focusing on the colour of the actual inserts. What they are, I actually haven't put them in my shoes yet, obviously, because I'm still doing a video for you guys, but you take the inserts and you, I believe, cut them to the length you need them for your shoe, and you replace them with the current inserts, like in a tennis shoe, so that, I guess these have more support than the ones that the tennis shoes come with. It says up here, this little circle, it says fit profile, high profile, and high volume. And then it has a tiny little arrow. I don't know if you can see a tiny little guy there. He points this way, so let's see what it's pointing to. So, fit profile. High profile insole with the shape that offers the widest and deepest heel cup for maximum support. Fits best in all types of medium and high volume footwear with removable insoles ranging from running shoes to casual footwear to work or hiking boots. Let's see. So I've never used these before, like I said. So I'm a little hesitant just because I don't know what kind of, like, someone gave it to me without knowing much about, I don't know, like arches and stuff, so I'm not sure how it will work. I'm a little concerned that the arch is a little bit different than mine on my foot, and I don't want that to cause any discomfort, but I'll see. Excuse me for clearing my throat a few times here. I'm fighting off a little cold or something from another family member. This says remove your shoe insole, your current insole, and then you line it up and trace it. So you take it and you put your current one on top of this, which I'll show you in a moment, and then you trace it and you just cut it, you trim it. Next, put this closer. And then it says you insert it and test it. Put it right back in your shoe. And then down here it says cleaning and care, superfeet.com/instructions. Oh, so they just send you to their website, I see. So let's look inside. I'll share some of the other things it says in a bit. And it says it's for, like up here, it says men's and women's. So it looks like it can be for either. Here's the inserts. So you can tell they're very long. So the bottom has this plastic bit here, and it's green and looks like it's quite, it doesn't feel thick actually. This part inside, this material here, is probably where it gets the support. And you can kind of see here how thick it is, and then it gets even thicker here. I'm trying to identify what kind of material this is, and yeah, I don't really know what to call it. It's kind of a mix between a plastic and a foam in a way. So I'm going to try this and see how it goes. Sometimes if people have high arches on their foot, they need a shoe that also has that to support it. I am not sure about what my arches will be like with this. It seems a little bit flat, but I am far from an expert, so are any of you guys that watch the videos, are you guys dancers, any of you? If so, what style do you do? I'd be curious to know. So that's one of them. Second, let's go back to the box here. The box also makes some great sounds. Okay, so this says shape equals support. It says Superfeet started in 1977 as the sports medicine division of Northwest Pediatric Laboratory. Our propitiatory Superfeet shape adapts the generic two-dimensional surface inside your footwear to your three-dimensional foot. Learn more, superfeet.com. So they tell you just a little bit. So it shows here, this would be like a traditional footwear fit, and this one is Superfeet shape. I guess this adds this layer that this doesn't have. Yeah, and then it just talks about, like, you know, other random stuff like the satisfaction guarantee, and they'll last, it says, for up to 12 months or 500 miles. So that's good. And this is kind of cool. It shows a person, and then it shows the things that it can help improve in your body: your feet and ankles, your knees, your back and spine, and your overall body. So I asked you guys what kind of dance you do. I've answered this before, but I realised that when I ask you, you guys will probably ask me, which is great. So I'll answer it again in this video since I asked it. I do jazz and lyrical or contemporary, hip-hop, and I do tap. But my favourites are lyrical, jazz, and hip-hop. I think I like those the best because I can express, you can express a lot in those styles. You can express a lot in all styles, really. But I like the way I'm able to express emotions in lyrical style, which is kind of like contemporary for those of you who don't know what that is. It's a little different though. You know, something I realized that's good about me approving comments is that I actually read every comment. I would imagine if I didn't do that, it would be quite hard to get to actually read each comment. Especially for those larger channels, I can't imagine how they are able to read all those comments. It's amazing. So I'm glad that going through and approving comments actually allows for me to read each comment. So like I said, my husband will help me with if my hands are sore, and he'll sort through comments with me, but I'm always there. I read every comment, and lately I've actually been doing a lot of it on my own because it's my husband's been a really busy season, so I've been doing most actually all of it lately, but he helps me a lot, especially if my hand is feeling really sore. So in the beginning he did it all with me, but then he got really busy, so we kind of had to trade that off, and now his time has calmed down a bit, so he'll be able to help me a lot more. I guess these are considered size D. I don't know what that means. I'd also love to know any of your favorite ASMR channels. I'm always enjoying finding new channels to watch. You guys ask often what my favorite channels are, so I say some here and there. One that I keep forgetting to mention, one of my favorites, it's a smaller channel, it's called Brain Tingles. Brain Tingles. Oh man, I love her videos. She doesn't put them up as often anymore. I haven't seen one from her for a while. She's probably quite busy with her job, but I really like her videos. She does like whispering, soft-spoken, tapping, scratching, kind of while she's just kind of a lot of things. Do some show and tells and things. She's a really relaxing voice. I haven't shared the story of how I discovered ASMR for quite some time, and people still ask me that. I do have a whole video on it. It's you could probably put in your browser, YouTube browser, ASMRVilla, how I discovered ASMR. That might bring it up. It's the title of it. Yeah, so one day I was actually searching for a hair tutorial video on YouTube, and I started watching this video, and it was a hair tutorial, but they unintentionally, you know, brushing hair and all this, I was getting tingles watching the video, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. I can actually watch videos that like give me that same sensation that I get in person if someone's brushing someone's hair. But like that happens when I'm watching a hair tutorial. So I was like, wow, that's so relaxing. I was like sinking into the couch I was sitting on while I'm watching this, and I thought, okay, let me search for some more. This is really relaxing. Well, I came across a hair brushing video that was indeed ASMR. So the whole video was no talking and only hair brushing. And I thought, boy, this is odd. What is the purpose of this video? You know, this is super weird, which is what most people think when they first come across an ASMR video. And I found myself again so relaxed, and I was wondering, why are they not talking? Why is their video just a girl brushing her hair? I can't figure it out. Is this for like her family? Is this a joke? I couldn't get it, but I knew it was relaxed like anything. But then I noticed ASMR in front of the title, so I did some research and I realized, oh my gosh, this is a thing, this is awesome, and that's how I discovered an ASMR video. So then I started watching a bunch of channels. One of them was Olivia Kisper. Gentle Whispering, of course, came up. ASMR Requests was one of them that came up in the beginning. Maybe some Heather Feather. Some of the bigger channels, just because if I was looking like at the first page I came up on, you know, when I did a search. So that's how I discovered it originally. And that was about 3 years ago. A year after I discovered it is when I started my own channel. And I fall asleep to an ASMR video every night now. I love ASMR. You know, I do that thing where you like wake up in the middle of the night sometimes and you can't fall asleep. Man, I love ASMR because you can just pop one of those on. It's, you know, it's harder to fall asleep than in the middle of the night when you've woken up, even to an ASMR video. But it's still a lot easier than if you didn't have a video to watch. It just relaxes you and kind of gets you back into that sleepy state. Keeps your brain from spinning, because I used to, like, if I'd wake up in the middle of the night, you know, I start making lists of things I have to do and like thinking about things I shouldn't be thinking about when I'm sleeping, like, you know, any kind of problem that happened in the day, I'm kind of mulling that over. Then you don't get really proper sleep. So it's great when I kind of learned that sleeping time is not a good time for me to process things. I don't really process them well, and during that time, and then I don't really fall asleep easy. I start getting really excited about something, like an idea I have, or what's happening the next day, or the opposite, like I said, maybe a kind of a little turmoil over something that's hard that's happened. So I just realized that's just not the time to think about anything, because then I won't sleep. I should really sleep, and then I can think about it really better the next day. Give myself some time to process whatever it may be, whether it's really exciting or a little bit hard. So anyway, really love ASMR videos. I'm glad you guys do too. Unless it is the first time you've watched one and you're still thinking, wow, this is weird. At least now you've got the idea of what it is. Gives tingles, which is the sensation you get when you get like a massage or something like that. And it also can be very relaxing, even if you're not getting tingles. It can help people sleep, like I just mentioned. It's awesome. Thank you guys for watching the soft-spoken version of this. Again, there's a new talking version if you prefer that. Thanks guys. Good night.